Hi, I'm Luke Thomas, Design Director at John Cullen. As part of this series, I'm going to be sharing with you my experiences from a career in luxury lighting to inspire you with techniques that will guarantee the perfect lighting for the home. In today's episode, we're going to be exploring the perfect lighting for artwork. Art is going to be one of the key statements in any interior space. It can be deeply personal and emotive, so it requires very sensitive lighting techniques for the best results. We already saw at the beginning of this series how lighting can make or break the experience. In case you missed it, here's a quick reminder showing the same piece of artwork lit in 4 different ways, and how the best lighting effects add value to the final result. Or if a piece is not lit well, everything falls flat. The process of lighting artwork can be quite tricky because most are unique, one of a kind. So each piece needs to be considered on a case-by-case basis. There's so many different approaches you could take, but let's explore a couple of them in detail. A directional spotlight is going to be the most frequently specified product for lighting artwork. If you use the right luminaire, the results are highly customizable and flexible. As well as having the option to tilt the throw of light towards the wall, there's also the option to play with a variety of lenses and optics. The optics control the spread of the light. Variations between a narrow spot and a wide flood are suitable for a variety of canvas shapes and sizes. The lenses allow for very fine finessing of the effects, offering light diffusion, elongation, and glare control. These accessory options are a real benefit, allowing for future-proofing of the lighting layouts. This is key when you're not able to confirm what art is going where at the initial design stages. The distance the light is positioned away from the wall is related to the ceiling height and the position of the artwork, so it needs to be reviewed on a case-by-case basis. A directional spotlight can be either recessed, plaster in, surface mounted, or track mounted. The effect is the same, but the mounting method and form factor are what varies. The most important thing is that the fitting is discreet, low glare, and disappears as much as possible. In cases where we know a collection of artwork will be used rather than 1 or 2 pieces, or where flexibility is needed to change the arrangements, a different lighting approach will be required. If we try to light a gallery wall using a run of directional downlights, we end up with an effect that is not specific to the art. We also see quite clearly a scallop of light on the wall, which takes focus away from the artwork itself. Instead, you can use a downlight fitted with a specialist wall washing optic to create an even lighting effect from floor to ceiling and from wall to wall. Here we're using the John Cullen pulse gauge fitting. You can see there's no definition to the lighting effect, and as we show a change to the artwork arrangements, the lighting effect is still perfect. This lighting approach is also ideal for feature wallpapers, wall hangings, or murals. There is a real love them or hate them relationship that we have with picture lights. That often bad rep comes as a result of historically picture lights not being very good. They tend to be big, bulky, glary, but the latest LED picture lights are exceptional. The quality of light delivered to the artwork from the Wallace picture light is stunning. It does not use a standard light bulb or an LED strip. Instead, it's using high quality LED chips with a dedicated optic over each one. The optic controls and focuses the beam down the length of the canvas. They also use a fully dimmable light source, which is controlled so that the attention is given completely to the artwork and not the light itself. For best results, choose one configured to the size of the artwork. An additional edge can be achieved by a raw colour match to the wall behind so that the frame blends in completely. And if you have really special pieces of artwork, they call for extra special ways in which to light them. The ultimate tool is the Vorsa frame projector, which will exactly frame the shape of your artwork so it feels like it's lit from within. Let me show you how this works. A stencil is installed within a ceiling mounted fitting, which projects a grid onto the wall around the artwork. Photos and measurements are taken, and then a laser cut disc is sent to be fitted into the unit. Once installed and focused, the result is stunning. My top consideration when lighting artwork is to ensure that any light source used has excellent colour rendering. Colours should be vivid and true to life, and we use a scale called CRI to determine the value and properties through which a light source will depict colours accurately. The scale is measured to a maximum of 100, and the closer a light source matches this, the better it will be. 90 CRI or above is desirable for lighting artwork to avoid an insipid look at night. A great example to help describe colour rendering is a typical experience in a clothes store. We've all been there, holding an item of clothing in our hands with some uncertainty over the actual colour of the material. Is it black, grey, brown, blue? The issue is the result of low colour rendering from the artificial lighting in the shop. By taking the item to the window, the perfect colour rendering of the sun reveals the true colour to us. There should be no confusion in relation to the colour of a piece of artwork. The colours displayed and experienced when viewing the piece should be exactly the same colours the artist intended for us to see. And now we'd like to hear from you. How important do you think colour rendering really is? Have you seen artwork lit in another way that's been really successful? Leave your comments down below. For more information, subscribe to our channel and you can see all of our other videos, and also visit our events section of the website for more details on our CPDs and webinars. Finally, if you're interested in any of the equipment used to create the amazing effects that we've shown within this episode, you'll find all the relevant links in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again soon.